Alright, what's going on everybody, Aberration here, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the Vanznev-9K. I played CDL Mosh Pit, and those will be the first few highlights that you guys will see before the class setup. Played some CDL Mosh Pit with Schmidt and Chan, and then I hopped into some pub matches, and it was kind of easy work, just kind of running through the entire lobby. I have my very first ever 50 plus kill game. I'm starting to get better, and I'm going to be playing some more CDL tonight on stream, so you guys want to see that, go to Aberration or twitch.tv/Aberration1 to check that out. That'd be much appreciated. Or you can view it here on YouTube. I'll be playing CDL with same two people, Schmidt and Shan tonight, and then Buddy Charles also. And but yeah, other than that, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the video. Alright, so here is the Vanznev-9K class setup. So first things first, we're going to go over everything else besides the Vanznev-9K, and then we'll come back, we'll look at all the tunes for each attachment and all that. So my secondary, I run the combat knife. Like I said, I'm currently in CDL Mosh Pit right now, so this is what I use for CDL. This is also what I used in the gameplay, but I added one attachment that is manned in CDL. So I have the combat knife for my secondary, the stun grenade, and the drill charge, just throwing stun grenades around corners, preparing for people to come around. You can always replace this with the stim shot. I use the drill charge just pretty much in every class because the drill charge is amazing. Then for my perk package, I run double time, bomb squad, and then for my bonus perk, I run fast hands. For my ultimate perk, there's no ultimate perks in CDL. But for my ultimate perks, I run quick fix, and I will cut over as soon as I'm done with the Vanznev-9K and show you guys exactly why quick fix is probably the best ultimate perk in the entire game. So you guys can see, quick fix says killing players immediately triggers health regeneration. Capturing and holding objectives increases health regeneration rate. So literally, like you guys will see, I'll get really low in the gameplay. Like someone will lay into me, I'll win that gunfight, and I'm almost immediately back to full health, and I can take a second gunfight, get tagged, take a third, a fourth. Like, you can literally keep going. If you run quick fix and you play really passive, like if you don't even play shoot house, like you could probably drop a nuke if you're not that good in the game. Like, it is an amazing ultimate. And then for my field upgrade, I always run Dead Silence. Dead Silence just allows you to traverse through the map silently whenever it's active. There's like a 4-second ringing that goes on, but you can't really tell. So, and now for the moment of truth, we have the Vanznev-9K. Personally, I think the Vanznev is the best SMG in the entirety of the game, and this class setup really just exploits every strength this thing has. So first things first is I run the True Tack grip for the rear grip. It increases your sprint to fire speed and your aim down sight speed. It does reduce your recoil control a little bit, but we got two other attachments that increase your recoil control. So this is literally, along with the laser that I run, this is literally just to help with your sprint to fire speed and your aim down sight speed. That's all this is for. And then we have the Ultrazat stock, which increases your aim walking speed and your sprint to fire speed. The only downside is your aiming stability, but I believe that I did tune a couple of other attachments to increase your aiming stability. The laser is banned in CDL, but I do run the Corio LAZ44V3 when I'm not playing CDL. This increases your aim down sight speed and your aiming stability. The only downside is your laser is visible in ADS, but that's not like really a big deal. Pretty much everybody has a laser that you can see in game. Now for the muzzle, like I had said, we have the Lockshot KT85. This gives you horizontal recoil control and vertical recoil control. It does decrease your aim down sight speed and your aiming stability. That's really not a big deal because we have the laser and we have the rear grip. Those are going to kind of counteract this, but you really want this gun to have a very minimal amount of recoil control or a very minimal amount of recoil and a lot of recoil control because you want to be able to take gunfights at long range. You guys will see in the gameplay, I took some long range gunfights that I probably should not have won, but because this gun has no recoil control, I am literally just plowing through everybody, running through people even at long ranges against ARs or LMGs or sniper rifles. And then finally, for the fifth attachment, we have the F-Tac Ripper 56. This increases your aiming idle stability, your hipfire accuracy, and your recoil stabilization. It only decreases your ADS speed and your walking speed. It's really a very minuscule amount of decrease on the ADS speed and the walking speed. You're not really going to notice. And like I said, you can literally make every attachment on the gun a lot better with weapon tuning. So let's get right into those tunes. So for the Lockshot KT-85 on the left hand side, we go down minus 0.57 ounces for the aim down sight speed. Like I said, this thing is literally just for recoil stabilization. You're going to decrease the recoil stabilization a little bit, so then it's a little bit harder to control. But then we're going to counter it out with the tuning on the underbarrel. And then you go for aiming idle stability. You just minus 0.14 inches in length, and that is your Lockshot KT-85. Now for the Attack Ripper 56, like I said, we're going to go with recoil stabilization for this one, and you're going to do plus 0.23 ounces, and you're going to decrease minus 0.28 inches in length for aim walking speed. So you have a little bit more recoil stabilization, but you don't completely counteract your ADS speed that you just put for your Lockshot KT-85. And then you increase your aim walking speed so you can walk around corners a little bit quicker. And then for the True Tech Grip, we increase in recoil steadiness. We are going to add plus 0.55 ounces in weight, and then we're going to add plus 0.16 inches in width for aiming idle stability and recoil steadiness. So this is going to help with the recoil control, and the ADS speed and the sprint fire speed has already been increased, so this is just going to make it a very snappy, very easy to control weapon. And then finally, for the last thing that you can tune, we have the Ultrazat stock. We're going to go down minus 2.32 ounces for ADS speed, and we're going to add plus 1.55 inches in length. This final attachment also, this is just going to add to the snappiness and also at the same time your recoil control, or your aiming idle stability essentially. This is going to make this an absolutely flawless SMG. It's going to make it pretty much perfect at any range, and it's going to help you guys out so much. So yeah, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys do use this class, and let's get right into that gameplay.
Yeah.
God, he's in our fucking spot with the fucking pistol. Yeah. Enemy UAV overhead.
Yeah.
Copy that.
What the fuck did he just go out? Fucking from that distance. He shot him in the head.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the
Yeah, I was honestly expecting a lot of fucking camping. They are rushing our fucking spawn every time they fucking fly.
Yeah.
Fuck, I tagged that guy. He's running towards that fucking button. Oh, everywhere I fucking, every time I turn around. Oh my god. Once again, spawn. Guys, I'm gonna turn my back to it. Dude, these shotguns are fucking ridiculous. It's like all I'm fucking dying to.
Why is he then behind me? Where did he come from? Maybe this is better too.
Yeah, fucking 5 people rushing, 1 person. He's still fucking sitting back there.
Enemy counter UAV is active. Enemy has position.
I'm reloading.
I literally just killed that guy 3 times for a fucking 3-kill streak. He kept trying to go back to his fucking camping spot. There he is again. Fucking playing ring around the bushes.
Hostile cruise missile launched.
Thought I know it was gonna go straight for me.
Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy UAV active.
Of course. Fucking
Thank
get
you.
assassinated. Already.
One of these motherfuckers. Jesus. Not fucking kill. One more. Running around.
Hostile UAV in the area.
Alright, I got you back.
The enemy is gaining ground. Push them out. Active. Enemy UAV overhead.
That was another 3 kills. Should be Oh! This quick fix shit is fucking broken. They could have started. Oh my god, I didn't even fucking see it.
Enemy UAV active. Hostile launched a cruise missile.
I do run a quick fix. I just don't. They have a lot of work to do already. Looks like before this car.
Friendly care package in the area.
What team deathmatch ended at 100? Ended at 150.
Hostile UAV in the area. Copy. UAV orbiting. Recon is online. Airstrike ready for tasking. UAV is being refueled. Be at this time. UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time. Care package inbound.
Literally out of
UAV online. Overwatch helo ready for tasking. Directive. We've lost the lead.
You're shooting friendly.
killing all these motherfuckers in the back of their fucking spawn because they're trying to shoot out my Overwatch hero.
Airstrike available. Kilo standing
Another
by.
Overwatch.
Artillery advanced weapon tactics. Tracking a hostile.
Damn, I sniped up there. That was on such a long fucking streak. Fucking 50, man. Sitting in a fucking corner, dude. Oh my god. Literally got a third of our team's kills. Holy shit. 51, X 25, 30, 21, 17, 30. Jesus. This Vanznev is fucking nuts, dude. This is the best gun in the game. This shit is fucking ridiculous.
All I'm saying is that pan over to the next kid looked like I had a little bit of aimbot.